नमस्ते गुरुजी। जय गुरुजी महाराज। जय गुरुजी साथ संगत जी। मल्टीलिंगुअल पॉडकास्ट टीम आपका स्वागत करती है। आज हमारे बीच में गुरुजी महाराज की ब्लेस संगत नम्रता मारवा आंटी जी उपस्थित हैं। मेरे साथ में उपस्थित हैं चित्रा गोस्वामी आंटी जी। मैं और चित्रा आंटी जी नम्रता मारवा आंटी जी से फेथ विषय पे बात करेंगे। जय गुरुजी नम्रता आंटी।
जय गुरुजी। जय गुरुजी वासन अंकल। जय गुरुजी चित्रा
जय
आंटी।
गुरुजी।
Jai Guruji,
जय
Shukrana
गुरुजी।
Guruji for giving me this opportunity of meeting you all, the multilingual team. I've been hearing so much of your podcast and your satsang, and this is like a blessed moment for me that, I have been called to talk today. So thank you, Guruji. Shukrana, Shukrana. Anantam, Anantam, Shukrana, Guruji.
Shukrana Guruji Maharaj. It's all Guruji's grace, Namrata Aunty. Namrata Aunty, as we have decided to discuss and inform Guru Sangat about various aspects of faith. So initially, just I wish to know, when does one start to have faith in anyone or anything? What is that one day when you encounter a real Guruji?
Uh, Uncle, faith is something that, it's like you have, uh, there are mountains and valleys always. But I would say that my connection with Guruji was in 1995 in GK Mandir when I met him. And I think the connection happened that time with him. It was very, very instant because when you sit in his presence, I think that his aura, you get merged with it. You are totally mesmerized by him. I don't even remember seeing his face because it was glowing so much. But I
Very right.
think that that is the time that the faith started. The seed of faith was planted in me. I was a total Gnostic. I did not believe in anything at all. And that's me. I never believed in anything. But you will not, you'll be surprised to know that I used to go to GK Mandir every time Guruji came. There was some pull. There was some magnetic pull that would make me, right after work, I used to go there and I used to sit there till Guruji gave the agya to us to go back.
Wow.
And वही मेरे लिए बहुत था. If you ask me, that is the first connect of having faith on someone. I never asked him anything. He never said anything to me, but just the presence was enough, just enough. So faith the seed of faith started from that time.
Wow.
मैं नास्तिक थी, मैं किसी चीज में बिलीव नहीं करती थी, इतना नहीं बिलीव करती थी.
Very right.
So yes, that is a bit about me.
Jai Guruji. So when was Namrata Aunty, this is Chitra. What was, what in your opinion is the difference between being spiritual and being religious? Since you said you were not religious.
See, religion is a very, very you could say it's an institution. It's something which and it's very rigid. It's not flexible. You have to follow it till the T. Which I would say people who are following it are great. But spirituality is something that it transforms you from inside out, and religion is external. Spiritual is internal. So for me. I am not a very spiritual person, but the transformation happened in me bit by bit. It was like something was growing inside. That the faith was unshakable. There was something called peace of mind. There were blissful moments. There was a lot of love. So for me, that is what the transformation, I will call it, you call it spirituality. I go ahead with it. But yes, it was something that changed me. I don't want to give a name to it because it's beyond that, but the inner transformation took place.
Very
And
right.
was there any kind of wavering of faith?
Oh, yes, many times. I will be very, very straight on this, Chitra, that, your faith is tested by Guruji. is always tested. I may say I believe 100%. कुछ 2 मिनट सेकंड में कुछ ऐसा होएगा and I will say, why me Guruji? Why? And then you're Guruji मेरे साथ नहीं है. Why did you leave me and go? I trust you so much. I have 100% faith in you. See, it's like he tests you. I have learned that now at this age that the testing moments will come. You cannot be 100% on anything because there's something that is left in you that he is pulling out. And that biggest thing that he pulled out from me is my ego. And that was the most difficult thing I to tell you was when you say you're nobody, you're nothing. It's the most difficult person, the most
Right.
difficult thing. And Guruji makes sure that he कहते हैं ना वो पत्थर को तराशते हैं उसको हीरा बनाने के लिए वो कष्ट झेलना पड़ता है मारते
बिल्कुल
भी हैं
ठीक है।
बहुत वो बहुत बहुत I would say he plays his games. He's there sometimes. You will feel him all over you. And sometimes when you need him, you look around and there's no Guruji around except his Sarup. But I think that is what he wants to make sure that are you really there connected with him or are you not? So my learning is still going on. I am still learning from the sangat, from the satsangs that I go and attend. So for me, each day is a learning with Guruji. I cannot say that I have reached any level or I'm perfect in my faith.
Right.
No.
So the wavering of faith was from within you. It wasn't like somebody else's words made you waver. Because sometimes some Sangat is talking about something and you think that, if this is happening, so that did not make any change for you. Did anybody influence you? Like people, Sangat, old, new, anybody?
I would say when uh, nobody they have only influenced me to become a better person.
All right.
Connect me, but the Sangat has been extremely, extremely happy. You would say they've been like my family.
Right.
So I would say the Sangat that is there is Guruji's presence in each one of them is what I see. And nobody has ever said anything that would make my faith sway in any manner. Rather, it became stronger
Got
because
it.
the Sangat stood by me in my tough times. It was they who were there as Guru Parivar. So
All
I'm
right.
so grateful to them that, Guruji says that he is there in everybody and you will find him like an angel around you. And I found that in the Sangat Parivar of Guruji. The way they hold your hand and the way they support you and the way they guide you through Guruji is amazing. For me, they are all part of Guruji. For me, they are Guru Parivar.
Oh, that's beautiful to hear. That's just so nice. And would you have anything to say about surrenderance or devotion towards Guruji? I mean, how does faith take you there?
I love the word surrender, and
Mhm.
I go and every time do shashtang pranam to Guruji, and I say I surrender, and the word surrender is like a slap because
Ah,
you can't surrender yourself. What are you surrendering? Everything
absolutely.
belongs to him. The mind is his, the body is his, the soul is his. So what is that is belonging to me? Nothing. So for me, it was that I need to give up my ego, my I, मैं जो मैं करती रहती हूँ मैं वो मेरा मैं छूटना बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा था क्योंकि हम जब
वेरी राइट।
गुरु परिवार के साथ जुड़ते भी हैं तो भी हमारी मैं को बहुत टेस्ट किया जाता है वो
बिल्कुल।
कुछ कुछ ऐसा करेंगे जहां पे आप यू बिकम like you feel oh my god Guruji is only with me and that ahankar comes. So I would say that I have been going through the test and trial even till today, even to this moment. That मेरा मैं नहीं है मेरा मैं ही मैंने गुरुजी को बोला गुरुजी please help me remove this. I can't do this myself. I have nothing to surrender because everything, my breath belongs to you. My heartbeat is yours. Everything is yours. So मैं आपके आगे क्या surrender करूं? कुछ है ही नहीं. सब कुछ तो तेरा है दिया हुआ है. मेरा कुछ नहीं.
That's so good to hear. But what do you think? Where was that one point that you think you've surrendered? Because even when you got the seva to do at GK Temple now.
Just now, I think that is where Guruji said, I will remove your ego.
Yes. So,
So that was when Muh Bandh Rakh, Bilkul Chup, not to utter a word and do whatever is told to you. There's nothing small, there's nothing big. So leave everything with your jutti outside. You are zero in front of him. You are just zero. So सरेंडर अपने आप धीरे धीरे आता है. आप खुद ब खुद कहते हो कि कुछ नहीं है आपका. The day you realize that there's nothing in your control, I think that's the big change. You can't change anything. The mind keeps running where you feel that you are the doer. You're not the doer. You can't be the doer. You are the Guru Maharaj is the one who's doing it. So be it good, accept it. Be it bad, accept that as his blessing. Don't let your faith sway because something went wrong. You have to see. I have started seeing good things and bad things, which I would never do. So if something goes wrong, I say, Guru Maharaj, आपने मेरा कष्ट निकाला. मेरे ऊपर कुछ बहुत बड़ा संकट आने वाला था मेरे बच्चों पे. आपने ये दूर कर दिया इतना थोड़ा सा देके. बहुत बहुत शुक्राना. So he's changed my mind completely the way I think. I never had the word Shukrana in my dictionary. I never did Shukrana to anyone. But now it is just the flow of Shukrana, Shukrana, Shukrana for everything. So the seed of faith, this is what I call. The day you find that you have changed internally, I think that's the best thing. Best thing. That you know that there's somebody who's holding your hand. And for
that's
me,
so
that is all I want in life. I don't need anything else. No.
So we're already talking about a positive transformation that faith's got into you.
I don't know what is positive. Guruji never said there's something ulta sida kuch nahi. Sab
No,
kuch
I said
seedha.
the transformation within.
Yeah, that is what he has done it.
Yeah.
And it took me so long because I'm 65 years old. And at this age, if I'm being transformed, I think he's amazing. If he gave me a big dose of transformation, I would have gone mad. So हौले 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 उन्होंने किया और बहुत अच्छा किया कि मैं खुद मैं वो नहीं रही जो मैं थी.
Very right. Very right. Namrata Aunty, we wish to have one experience that you have experienced with regards to the faith you have in Guruji Maharaj.
I've had, as I said, the satsangs are so many, they're endless. They're actually endless. If I go on where Guru Maharaj had actually stood and saved my life, actually saved my life, saved the life of my children, saved so many things that have happened in us. So I don't know how many to relate, but I would just say I was going in a car. I was going for a satsang. I was
Yep.
going, and there is a red light. You stop there at a red light. You just don't move on. I stopped, and there was a friend sitting next to me, and a car came and hit me from the back. That it was a big impact, and for me, at that moment was that ये क्या हुआ? मतलब खड़ी गाड़ी में किसी ने मार दिया. I looked at my friend because she's not keeping too well. That are you all right? Is everything okay? And got out of the car. We were absolutely fine. जो भी वो हिट था इतना इम्पैक्ट तेज था कि पीछे का तो ऑफ कोर्स गाड़ी got damaged, but not a scratch came on us, not a single scratch came on our body or anything. So मेरे को लगता है कि उस वक्त गुरुजी ने इतना बड़ा कोई मेरा कष्ट या मेरी फ्रेंड का कष्ट उठाया. वो उस झटके से वो क्या निकाला उन्होंने. आ, कौन सा करम कौन सा क्या किया हमको नहीं मालूम, पर we both were just doing shukrana guruji, both of us, that you saved us, because there was a divider on one side. Anything could have happened. This was saving of my life. And last week, I'm sorry, I'm getting choked. My daughter was coming back from she'd gone to meet a friend. She was coming back, and she believes in Guruji. And just 2 days before she came, back to Delhi. I got a Guruji's locket. I gave her to wear that. She says, "मेरा रुद्राक्ष टूट गया." मैंने कहा ये गुरुजी का लॉकेट आया बेटा आप पहन लो. And she wore it. She wore that locket. This was on Saturday night. Sunday night, she went out to her friend's house saying that she's leaving. I'll just go say bye bye to her. She went there, and when she was coming back, an Innova hit her head on. Head on means smash the car.
Ah.
She was in it. She was in it. आप मानोगे नहीं, वो बच्चे को एक खरोंच नहीं. वो गुरु
Blessings.
वो
Mil-
गुरु जी के लॉकेट ने उसका नहीं तो एवरीबडी अराउंड सेड कि बेटा हाउ इज दिस पॉसिबल सीइंग द स्टेट ऑफ द कार. इट इज जस्ट सो. आप क्या बोलो फेथ के, आप क्या बोलो सत्संग का. हमारे हर समय गुरु जी हैं.
Very
अगर
right.
परिवार का एक जना कनेक्ट हो जाता है गुरु जी पूरे परिवार की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले लेते हैं.
Very right.
वो सारा कष्ट निकाल देते हैं, हमको कुछ नहीं होने देते. तो मैं और क्या फेथ की बात करूं. मेरी जान भी उनकी है, मेरी धड़कन भी उनकी, मेरी श्वास भी उनकी है.
Shukrana, Shukrana, Shukrana. Namrata Aunty, devotees seek Guruji's blessings for various aspects of their lives, trusting that their prayers will be answered. Your, how do you endorse this?
अंकल, वो होड़ की कहानी तो कभी खत्म नहीं होगी. वी कीप डिमांडिंग मोर एंड मोर एंड मोर. वो कभी होता नहीं है. जैसे मैं भी करती हूँ, मैं झूठ नहीं बोलती. मैं गुरुजी से अपने लिए कुछ नहीं मांगूंगी. मैं मेरे को गुरुजी कुछ नहीं चाहिए. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. बट
yes.
मेरा बेटा, मेरी बेटी, अच्छा वो मेरी फ्रेंड, अच्छा मेरी मासी, we remember everything. So what do I say? I cannot say that the Sankat asks, we all have. अगर हम उनसे नहीं मांगेंगे, हम किनसे मांगेंगे? आप
किससे
बताओ
मांगेंगे?
वासन.
Correct.
मेरे तो माता पिता, I don't have parents. For me, he is everything. And if I consider him my father and my mother, then and my friend, then I will only ask him. No, I will not
Correct.
go and ask my neighbor. I will say, गुरुजी आप ही दोगे ना, और तो कोई नहीं दे सकता ना.
Very right.
कि तुम उन्होंने हक दिया है हमको कि या we do look at those things. and उनके पास नहीं जाएंगे तो किसके पास जाएंगे अंकल.
Very right. Shukrana, Shukrana. Uh, Chitra Aunty, I'll request you to please conclude the session.
Thank you so much, Wason uncle. Namrata aunty, very, very lovely to hear about this. And talking about accidents, yes, I think Guruji ने बहुत सारे मेटल पे हमारे कष्ट ट्रांसफर किए हैं और ये उनका बहुत बड़ा शुक्राना. I've also had an incident जहाँ पे we had a major accident and nobody was this was on the DND जब नया नया खुला हुआ था. इतना बड़ा एक्सीडेंट, छोटे थे बच्चे, बट एवरीबडी वाज सेव्ड एंड शुक्राना गुरुजी का. उस टाइम तो मैं गुरुजी को मिली नहीं हुई थी, यानी ये 2007 की बात है. एंड मिलने के बाद अभी बहुत रिसेंटली, मे बी 2 साल पहले, मैंने एक दिन गुरुजी से बात कर रही थी और मैंने बोला मैं इतना आती थी जी के पास में नेहरू प्लेस काम के लिए, आपने क्यों नहीं मुझे कभी भी जी के मंदिर बुलाए या इवन एम्पायर स्टेट बुलाया. मतलब व्हेन यू आर इन कन्वर्सेशन विद हिम देन यू डोंट रियलाइज आप कैसे बात करते हो, लाइक यू वुड बी टॉकिंग टू योर ओन पेरेंट एक्चुअली. बस बिल्कुल पेरेंट के जैसे, कि कभी गुस्सा कभी प्यार, बहुत सारी रिस्पेक्ट ऑल द टाइम. एंड आई गॉट एन आंसर कि ये 2007 में जो 2 जून को तुम्हारा एक्सीडेंट हुआ था, उसमें किसने तुमको बुलाया था? उस दिन मेरा भोग था. और फिर मैंने रिलेट किया, आई वेंट बैक इन टाइम एंड स्पोक टू द पर्सन हम जिनके पास जा रहे थे उस दिन. 2 जुलाई को एक्सीडेंट जिस दिन हुआ था हमारा, और बिल्कुल वो पता चला कि वो 2 जुलाई 2007 ही था. और उसी दिन गुरुजी had, मतलब गुरुजी when he passed away on the 31st of May, 2 जुलाई को ही उनका भोग डला था. तो ये गुरुजी ने मुझे खुद बात करी है. सो your faith only keeps building up, but of course it is true बहुत बारी वेवर करता है. But I'm so happy to know कि you've taken it positively and I'm also going to be taking it positively. Thank you so much, Namrata aunty, for your time and for talking about faith. And I'm glad to be the new Sangat and still having a lot of faith on him All Sangat ka to hai hai, which is so good to know. Thank
I would, can I say one thing, Chitra
you.
Auntie? All knew there's nothing for Guruji. We are all his children.
Very
So
right.
we are all his children. So say गुरुजी को हम मिले हैं तो वो ना गुरुजी जो नए वालों के साथ है ज्यादा जुड़े हुए हैं. So it is all the same. We are all learning together. We are Guru परिवार. We all
Absolutely.
कोई ऊंचा नहीं है, कोई नीचा नहीं है, कोई बड़ा नहीं है, कोई छोटा नहीं.
You're
उनके
right.
उनकी आंखों में हम सब बराबर हैं.
और ये भी कोई accident नहीं है that we met in GK Temple just 10 days ago.
Yes, surprising after so many years.
15 years.
These
It's
were
just
Guruji's timings, Chitra Aunty. When he was to connect new Sangat, there is some specific in. Thanks a lot,
Thank you so
Namrata
much.
Aunty, Chitra
Shukrana,
Aunty.
Wason uncle, for giving me this opportunity. Shukrana, Chitra auntie, and लख लख शुक्राना मेरे गुरु महाराज का जिसने आज मुझे आपसे मिलाया. आई एम सो
शुक्राना
हैप्पी.
गुरुजी महाराज का अनंतम अनंतम. अब हम सब गुरुजी महाराज से आगे लेंगे.
जय
जय
गुरु
गुरु
जी.
जी. शुक्राना
जय
गुरु जी.
जय गुरु जी. जय.